Good morning everybody. Today I will be doing a walk around 5 new ships coming into the berth. That's the Razor, the Terrapin, the Cyclone, the Reclaimer and the Nox. It's not that easy because there's still bugs in the hangar deck. So some of the ships I'll have to go on my hands and knees to get into. Good morning everybody. Today I will be doing a walk around 5 new ships coming into the berth. That's the Razor, the Terrapin, the Cyclone, the Reclaimer and the Nox. It's not that easy because there's still bugs in the hangar deck. So some of the ships I have to go on my hands and knees to get into. Good morning everybody. Today I will be doing a walk around 5 new ships coming into the berth. That's the Razor, the Terrapin, the Cyclone, the Reclaimer and the Nox. It's not that easy because there's still bugs in the hangar deck. I'll just spawn the rover first. This is the only way into the rover because it's below sea level. Once in, and I'm binded, then I can stand back up. I'll just spawn the rover first. Nice ship, the rover. Just turning everything on. I'm trying to turn on the display panel here with no luck. I know it's here somewhere. Anyway, let's take it for a good spin. Oh, the doors are open. Not bad on the controls. Turn the volume down a bit. By the way, all I'm using is a joystick for throttle control. And I'm using tilt for steering, and I use the mouse to look around. I find that's the easiest way to get this moving. Not bad, really. That's me inside, obviously. I think I'll get out. Those are the guns, eh? Okay. Still a bit glitchy. By the way, I'm actually doing this in 4K at the moment, but it might be coming through a 1920 scale down. Now let's get the Cyclone now. I think it's a nice little buggy this. Graphics are very smooth. Nice improvement, but I couldn't do this in reverse. Every 30 seconds I was crashing. this is not so hard to get into. You'll notice I will not spawn the reclaimer in here because it's too big. So I'll be doing that in Arena Commander where I can spend more time. I won't actually go into the burst because, like I said, the gameplay will mess up. Still not got my key bindings worked out yet. Very nimble. Very nimble. So you know what I mean? That's how quick that is. Oh, I crashed. Let's go and park it. Oh, I've not done the walk around yet, have I? Okay. Both similar in size. This is a lot smaller. This can actually fit in the Constellation a lot better than the rover and can carry cargo space. I did a test on this yesterday, but I thought I'd do it again because I actually like this little buggy. Fits all the gameplay that I want to play. It's not scruffy, it's not untidy, not like the Reclaimer, but still. I like them wheels. Let's have a quick peep inside. I think I'm on fire. Okay, what's next? We will go for the Nox. I was actually going to show the Sabre. I might do, I'm not too sure yet. This is going to be boring enough as it is. Oh, by the way, CIG, I bought a load of ships at Christmas and I didn't even get the loaners for them. This is 3 months on. I know, put a ticket in and you'll see what you can do. Does that mean I get compensated? Oh, did somebody spill Did somebody spill their coffee when I mentioned compensation? No, just kidding. I bought my shit for a reason. I am looking for the Nox. Let's try Nox Kid. It's not accessible. Tried earlier. But then again, it might be now. No. No entrance in. So let's just make quite sure. I can walk around it anyway, can't I? Nothing special, it's just a space bike. I actually bought the X1 for my 600i, and I knew I was going to be getting a loanership, so I thought they'd give me this or the Dragonfly, but to my amazement, they gave me an Aurora. I couldn't see the point. I was a little bit disappointed, so I haven't got no space bike now to even whiz around in. I think it's a mistake they made, but obviously they're aware of it. But will I get one in time? I've actually got two X1s which I actually bought from the fleet. And if I get this or the Dragonfly just to practice on. Or what I'm actually interested in is that Cyclone over there. I'm actually interested in that because it's small. It doesn't take up much cargo space. The Rover's good. I've actually had 6 Rovers in the staff era. How many of those will I have in? Yeah, because I'm going to be selling arms. After cargo runs in the last patch, I got bored. You know what I mean? So, the first chance I get, I'll be selling these. Not in the game, I mean basically, you guys ain't got Rovers and you've got these ships. I can say this for a nice fee, you can have it for the whole day, price will be right. Obviously if you come out of the game and you got it in your ship, it's yours when you come back. If you crash it, obviously, you have to come and buy another one off me. But the price will be cheap, so you've got extra gameplay. I will be doing this in the verse, okay? I know you can buy them in game, I know you can rent them, but sometimes you want the versatility to see what things are like if it's worth it. And I do like both them ships. I do like both of them. Now the difference between them two and planes or ships you can call them, these have got no oxygen tanks in there. Okay, so you have to be reliant on your own suit. I think that's okay because remember when you're running around in your birthday suit, you're burning oxygen. But when you're in these, you're not really burning, so you can go the distance. Oh, another use for these, suppose when you're going on land, you can't take a ship somewhere, and like the Cutlass Red for instance, and someone's in trouble. You've got these two ships, well that one or that one, can actually go and rescue them, bring them down to sea level, so you can actually help the injured party. Anyway, that there's just a whiz around. That's just a one-man ship. I'm not really into one-man vessels really. I'm into team play. Okay, what's next? The Raven. Sorry, the Razor. This is another ship, is a nice ship. I wouldn't mind putting that in my Polaris. The Polaris hangar deck is going to be bigger than what I think. A few little small scout ships doing specific jobs wouldn't come a mess. I've also got the carpark, but I'm not too sure about the carpark because the Terrapin can go inside the Polaris doing the same job, and a lot more shit. That's why I like the Polaris, because when you put these different ships in there, that ship then becomes very versatile. If you could get the Terrapin in there, well, you can get the rovers in there obviously. Yeah, I mean Terrapin, a small. There's a bike on. The small bike that's over there, and a couple of small fighter ships. I've also got the carrot. Now, this ship's a good ship, but I can't get into it. But I've actually got the Herald because that's a fast ship. I don't know which is going to be better, the Herald or the Terrapin. But the Herald is fast. This is the Razor, this is fast, but I'm not too sure what this ship is. They say it's a Razor, and they say it is supposed to be a fighter, but I can see it as fast transportation. But to me, it's only a one-man ship. And you never know, you might meet, you want to help somebody, and if you're in trouble, these ships are not there for that. Yeah, it's got two jet engines, so I know it's got some power behind it. But I can't get into it, so I can't give you a demo. I actually was watching YouTube the other day, yesterday I think it was, and some guy was able to squeeze this into a Starfarer. I said, that ain't going in. I'm usually pretty good with sizes. He got it in. No, the wings don't fold. Okay. Now this is what you've all been waiting for. I think this is a nice ship, this actually. Let's see if I can spawn it. This ship spawns up in the air. That's the hangar deck. As you can see, it's off the ground. So getting in, it's only about 2 feet, so getting into it is a bit difficult. When I find where the door is, or it's one of these American vessels again. Let's find where the front is. Oh, but everything is a left-hand drive. Oh, it's a nice ship actually. It's supposed to that's all. It's supposed to be small and nimble. Oh, don't be silly now. Woman's point of view, she say it looks like a tortoise, but it is a tortoise.
No, it's like a terrapin. It is kind of tortoise. The back looks like a bunny tortoise.
It's got the belly back on top of it. Okay, here we go. This is going to be difficult. Nice clean design though. Very nice clean design. Since I started 3.1, I've not been able to play in there at all. And I was having withdrawal symptoms until I had this brainwave. Is it 8 engines it's got? Those are thrusters or engines or whatever. I wouldn't mind flying this actually. Yeah, he's got one. I'd said to him, I'd let him put his in my Polaris. He thought I was kidding. Okay, let's try to get into this ship now. I don't want to tread on anything.
Look like you're trying to say, you know, like, think about how am I going to get here?
Okay, let's take a running jump.
Hey! Oh, good grip.
Right. Let me level it up first. How many ships have I spawned? 5. I was going to do the rover actually. I'm just trying to make way to the arm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You want to see the reclaimer? I was going to apply for a job working on there, but you can forget that. Oh no, that ain't gonna happen. That reminds me of the miners in the 60s when things were hard and our parents had to work it. Oh, you can't turn it on. Oh, what's wait a minute. Close exterior. Nope. It's here somewhere, but I've got to take a long time looking for it. Anyway, let's get out of this. Oh, wait a minute. No, not yet. I want to look outside it. Let's get back inside it. Have a proper bird's eye view. Yeah. So one would be the pilot. The other one would he will be the navigator, and he also be doing the exploring, basically. Because the ship hasn't got very good visibility, so it does need a second pilot to go into the good dodgy spaces to check that he's not going straight to walls and things like that. So 2 men would be okay on this. Now,
That's the reason why I asked, because normally you've got like a pilot there, and you've got one coming to it back behind. You've got this one, it's like 3/4 back, or quarter way back.
yeah, it doesn't really matter. They can be anywhere on the ship as long as they've got outside view. Just give me a sec now. Just do this. I just pressed the wrong button. I think I shut it down. Okay. I think I just shut it down by mistake. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. They can be anywhere on the ship as long as they've got outside view. Just give me a sec now. Okay, I think I'll just put it down by mistake. Sounds like I'm going to start all this over again now. I got rid of that time. Sorry about that, folks. I pressed Alt F4 by mistake. Okay. So this copy will actually be deleted, so take as much notes as you can because I won't be going back to it again. Sorry about that, folks. I pressed Alt F4 by mistake. As you can see, it's 3.1 PTU. So as you know, we've done the terrapin. No, we're doing the terrapin actually. After this, we will be doing the reclaimer. That's going to take ages. I walked around it for about 20 minutes this morning. Yeah. And if you thought the Starfarer was difficult, well, this is no different. This is worse. It's a big ship. No. Can you see? Yeah. And if you thought the Starfarer was difficult, well, this is no different. This is worse. It's a big ship. Oh, by the way, when Arena 18 comes out, or this landing deck, this is where you'll be kitting out your ships, but obviously you have to fly to your hangar deck to kit it out. So don't think it's just here to look nice, it serves a purpose. Well, I hope it does. Anyway, let's get the terrapin back out. Oh, by the way, when Arena 18 comes out, or this landing deck, this is where you'll be kitting out your ships, but obviously you have to fly to your hangar deck to kit it out. So don't think it's just here to look nice, it serves a purpose. Well, I hope it does. Anyway, let's get the now it's American. I don't know what side the door's on. Nice crisp picture. See, I'm just trying to jump onto it, you see. I'm just going to go into the cockpit to show you an outside view before I start showing you the inside. Oh, what happened to me? Oh, I turned it off. Nice and colourful. Clean. Now, where was I? I was going to actually turn it on, actually. Oh, there.
Aerospace, all systems online.
Oh, okay. A lot of cockpit panels. Impressive. Yeah,
Landing
that's
complete.
neat. That's neat.
Takeoff
That's
complete.
neat.
Landing complete. Takeoff complete.
That's neat. Not got time to go through all them
Landing
controls. Just standard equipment
Takeoff
at the
complete.
moment, but they'll be adding
Landing
different
complete.
displays depending on what the ship is.
Takeoff complete.
Take a look on the outside. I'm not going to give too much of a description because I know in the next few days everybody's going to be doing all this, so yeah, I mean. So I will just scroll around. Anybody wants to use these copies, feel free. Okay? It's not there just for me. It's there for reminders of how long we took to wait for these ships to come in. Yes, some people's paid hundreds of pounds waiting for ships that's not even been out yet. Me, I spent a load of money at Christmas on a load of ships. I know not going to be out for now, but why I'm upset about, I'm supposed to get loaner ships, and I've not even received any. I've received a couple, but not the right amount for my gameplay, according to the stats. The reason why I've not actually made a complaint is because they've made so many mistakes in the past on other people's account, I might erase mine by accident. And I've got too much money invested in it to say, oh, can we provide proof? 2 years later, I've changed my accounts. No, I can't. Sorry, Mr. Riggs. Anyway, it's a nice ship. I'm not here to complain anyway. I know. What I'm just doing is giving a walk around the ship. Okay, now let's do an inside tour. Oh, by the way, you'll notice you can actually open doors in here, and you can actually see some of the components. This will give you an idea what's going in the other ships. I'll try and scroll around as slow as I can, okay? There's a panel. That's the shield generator. So that can actually come out. So you're going to need spares in the ship to put things in. You've got a couple of cupboards over there. Look at them cupboards in a minute. So you've got the shield generator. What's on the other side? Oh, okay. What will that be? Component housing. What's on the other side? Component housing. So this ship must have 2 shield generators. And that's what it looks like from here. But it's only got 1 in at the moment. Ah, there's another cupboard. Component housing. Oh, okay. What's that? Not a power supply. Must be some sort of a cooler. There must be one on this side then. I think those are coolers. And I think that's about it in the cockpit section. So I think the co-pilot or the engineer or the navigator will be sorting these bits out when things start blowing up in the ship with them inside. Well, we know what that is. That's the door. That's the seat. We won't go in there just yet. There's actually a bug in that. Gun section. What's this? Jump drive. I can't open it. What's this? That's locked. Jump drive, that's locked. And that's the bed. Won't bother going to, I'm not tired. What's this? Oh, it's the bog. That's an English term. That's an English terminology for the lavatory. Ew. Ew. Well, I think it needs sterilising and disinfecting because I won't be using it. Sorry. Okay, what's next in this? Okay, that's the power plant. That must be a size 2. It's big for this ship, isn't it? What's it got? It's not got much electrical equipment. Oh, that's going to send the emissions pretty high. That's locked. That's the door. Right, okay, the last but not least in this ship is this chair here. Okay, well we know it's supposed to be the arm for scanning and everything, but the pilot needs an outside view with some kind of camera when he's busy. And this ship, I know it's not done right, I know it must be a bug, but when you sit in the seat, for instance, okay, as you know when in the cockpit I was looking around, but basically he's going to need a navigator, and when someone's in this way, it can get them into very tight corners and spaces. But when I press F4, I did this before and I got it wrong, didn't I? Press F4, as you see, it doesn't zoom out far enough. So I believe that needs looking into. So it can be more versatile for the second player, because sometimes, well, I've actually got the Herald actually, and if you didn't have the outside view in the Herald, the second pilot would actually be, the co-pilot would actually be bored, basically. So I think you should try and get this part, the outside zooming done as quick as possible, basically. So you can zoom in, but you don't want to zoom inside. You can't do it out. You might be able to, you know. Might be my settings. Let's see what we've got here. It'll be a standard control panel anyway. But I can't activate it at the moment. And if anybody's thinking of putting a Cyclone in here, or a space bike, forget it. That's going a bit OTT. But I can't find the access panel to switch it on at the moment. And by now everybody must be falling asleep, because I thought they was going to see the Reclaimer. The Reclaimer is going to take at least 45 minutes to walk around that, okay? Now the Reclaimer can't be spawned in here because it's not been built yet. And there's no point going into the burst because you won't be able to get time to look at it properly. So I'm going to do that in Arena Commander. But the ship's in here for now. I think we've seen. Has that landed now? Yeah, it's back on its ground. Where's all my... Oh yeah, I pressed the wrong button before. Okay, here we go. Arena Commander. And there's no point going into the burst because you won't be able to get time to finish it off yet. So I'm going to reset in Arena Commander. Put the ships in here for now. I've been going Arena Commander free flight. I was supposed to have done this 8 hours ago, but I was busy. Right. Private it won't work on. Single player. Change it. Okay, here we go. I've been going Arena Commander free flight. I was supposed to have done this 8 hours ago, but I was busy. Private it won't work on. Single player. Right, okay. Reclaimer.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
I won't try flying the ship because it just takes time. Power off. I don't think the NDS are working in this one. There is a few glitches in here. You'll notice I start suffocating for air. That means we've got air problems in here that needs to be fixed. The only way I can work that out is if I have my helmet off, you see. Take a look around the outside of the ship. Let's look at this famous landing gear everybody's talking about. Anything else we want in? There's bugs in this already. We've not even started yet. So much bugs to go. Right. Okay, so we need to sort that out there. So you can see when the landing gear comes down, the thrusters are still in the same place. And for a new ship, I'm surprised they even got that in there actually. But they want all this information so we can fix it. I get it. I actually had trouble finding my way to the back panel there. Those are Terrans. 1. That's 4 Terrans. Okay. That's because of the blind spot. Any on top? 1, 2 on the top. That's 4 Terrans. And 4 in the front. 4. That's 1, 2. Wait a minute, count that again. We've got 2 Terrans to the back. 2 Terrans on top. A Terran underneath. That's 5. That's 10 guns in total. I'm sure they've got some kind of guns on the front, but I can't see properly. Ah, yeah, there you are. 10. 14 guns in total, I think he's got. Plus that claw weapon I've heard you say so much about. Okay, let's get inside the ship now and have a look. Okay. Okay, stations. I hope you're writing this down because there's a lot of stations in here. You're going to need a lot of crew. You've got 2 here, co-pilot and the pilot. I don't know all the stations, but I count my seats as I walk through. No access panels here that I know of. What's out there? Okay. There's another 2 panels here. Okay, that's 4 panels. Let's see what they are again. Entrance tractor beam operator seats. And that one is tractor beam operator seat. I can't get into it. I was getting to do one on the other side, but like I said, they're both the same. No more access panels, but these will change depending on what they're going to put in there for the ships. Nothing's accessible at the moment. Oh, what's this? Oh, that turns it off and on. So just in the front of the ship alone, you actually need 4 pilots. There's no way the pilot can, I don't think he can fly the ship or keep it stable while they do their claw hammering, whatever you call it. What have you noticed, you guys? Oh no, don't think this is okay because it's not. It's hot by the looks of it. Oh no, that's because of that. But the ship is dirty. This looks like it's hard labour. basically you'd have slaves doing this job. Basically, I mean NPCs, don't get the wrong idea and start want to put me in there, okay? That ain't gonna happen. Oh, it's also got 4 access panels here too. Scanning station, and there's one on the other side. And what's that one? Remote Tarrant. Remote Tarrant. I can go into it, but there's nothing in there. So already, as you can see, there's 8 stations and I've not even come off the first deck yet. Okay, let's have a know what's happening here. I'm sure there's another panel here. There's another station. Right, so I have counted 9 stations here already. That's 4 in the front, 4 in the middle there, and this one makes 9. Nothing special about the arm terminal. Like I said, it looks kind of hot there. Let's see if there's any more panels I've missed. I don't think there is. Right, there is a lift here. I'll look into that in it. Where is it? There is a lift there. I'll look into that in a minute. One of them, I think it's this one. You don't want to go through there. I went through there before that, my helmet and I died. I could have got it wrong, but I'm not going to try it for now. Get me starting all over again. Working on a ship like this, you don't really want to be sitting in your spacesuit all day. You want to be as light as possible. That's going back to where we come from, just in case you're not too sure. Okay? Recognize it? Okay. I'm still trying to work my way around this ship, okay? It is big. Trust me, it's big. Main dock. Oh, damn. Whoa! Has this got a lift? Can't jump that high. Don't see no lift. That must be the same thing as I looked in before. See how big this is. Oh. That must be the shredder. Somebody stick their finger in there. Apart from other bits. So that must take you outside the ship. You might hear me gasping for air because there's some airlock problems still in the game, you see. What's that? Is that a reactor? Whoa, it looks electrifying. What else has he got? No more sneaky covers in here. This is where the maze now starts. So get your bearings. I must get my bearings. Let me take a walk around first. Come straight back. I must be pissed and walking towards here. Ah, 2 more stations. I've lost count now. Okay, I counted 10 in the last room. And you've got 2 more here. That's 12. And yes, they are actually stations because I can sit in them. Well, at the moment it's access panels. See? I will stay here, but I don't want to sit down. I want to get this over and done with. So you counted 12 seats there already. I'm on the 2nd floor now, I think. I hope I find the captain's quarters. I went in there before and I died, so I'm not going to go in there again, nothing special. Suffocated, so there's some kind of an airlock problem down there. I need to get out of there before I die. I don't know what this room is actually. Oh! And I never saw that before. I want to do 1 level first and then come back. I guess it's a big ship, it's like a maze. Do you think the Starfarers are? No, it's not. Those are, oh, it's escape pods. No terminals in here. But I thought there's a door in here. No? Okay. That door's on that side, so this is the one here. You guys like to work in parallel. Oh, what's this? Wait a minute. It's not an escape pod. Anything gonna drop on my head? Nope. Okay. Looks like some kind of engineer's room. that an access panel? I'm not too sure. No. Oh, this is the captain's den. Oh, the mess hall. Ugh. You gonna eat in here? It fits the job. Airlock. Oh, okay. Let's go back to the middle in a minute. Let's go back to that mess hall. Get my bearings roots set now. I'd like a cold drink, please. I'm sorry I had to walk on the table because that seems the cleanest place to. Well, I'll take that back. It's not that clean. You need a cleaner. And that's how it's supposed to be. What's going on in there? I would like to know what part of the ship this is. It must be the back of some part. We have NPCs working most of these stations. I'm fixing the components on there. I'm getting myself lost again. I found another door, so I'm going to be checking that door out also with the lift. Have I been through there? Oh, no I haven't. See? This is the captain's quarters! Well, they're not doors, it's not the doors. If this is his quarters, he likes a... Why are you so interested in the bed? I thought you might want to join him. The bed's over here. Well, I do believe the captain's going to want some personal assistance, but that bed's a bit too small. I think so. If this is the captain's quarters, the other side must be for the crew. Oh, okay. What? Ah, oh, that's neat. Still want sterilizing. Okay. Well, what do you expect?
4 showers.
Well, look how dirty they are. Oh, there's the bog. Just right up your street. I don't want to go in there, sorry. There's the bunk beds. No, it's not got enough beds in here. There's seating for 8. So if it's only got 4, this ship is overcrowded. Safety's not good. door's not open. Right, there must be more beds somewhere. If they want to keep this real, right, and if I see 10 seats and he's going to be out for days and whatever, 4 beds is not enough. It doesn't make no difference because I've counted 10 already, and if it's shit that's 3, but you've still got more stations. It's just overcrowded. They definitely need more beds. What they should do, you can actually put 1 bed on that side, 1 bed on that side, that's 4, and they do the same thing there. That's 4, so that becomes 8. Yeah, I mean that will. I know the space is a problem, but if they're going to have crew on there, they have to have beds on there, even if not used, because. Well, be careful because you're going to actually block the outside view because it's supposed to be lighting, but it's like they've thrown these in actually, you know. So I've counted 10 beds, 3 shifts, 4 shifts, it doesn't make no difference. You need the safety of the crew at the day and resting periods. Because you're going to have NPCs in here, they're going to need rest. And they'll be fighting for bed space. When I get there, I'll get there, yeah? I just found little problems already. See, we've got more seating to see, so when you sit down here, or sleep on there for a park bench. So if they could they put 10 in there, 8 in there. They would have to actually turn it 90 degrees. They can walk down the aisle. No. I don't know. I'm not a graphics designer, so I don't know. I just know at the end of the day, you can't have 4 beds in here, it's not enough. They want to make a good simulator. Do the job right. I know it's taking long, but do the job right. 4 lockers. 4 lockers. No, I've counted 12 people already. No, I've counted 4 lockers. Or is it 2? No, that's 2 lockers. Your locker short. I'm counting for 8. No, 4 lockers. 5 lockers for in here. There must be room somewhere else. Has to be. Let's see what's in here. Okay, let's go back in here then. Oh, that's the shower room. See, everything's from, that's just the, there must be another room, there must be another section, because couldn't just have the 2 in there. You look bloody silly. See, the way they're situated, that's the only beds they've got. If they were to, they have to be pretty close to somewhere they can knock off at night. And this is security group stays on here. What's that? No. That's the captain's quarters, isn't it? He's got the extra lockers. For me down there, yeah. I'm trying not to get lost. That's an airlock. For what? I don't want to go in there actually, no. Oh, okay. Oh, 1 minute. Just you're concentrating me now, 1 minute. I think I best start this because I'm getting a bit too excited. I've crashed it once already. How can I get my spacesuit on? Oh, okay. I can't activate the mobiglass in here. Oh. That's a bummer. So out here is out of the question now then. Is that, I've lost it now. Sub deck, I need to go down there. There's 2 rooms I've got to go back to now. The spacesuit's to go outside. But I'm not going to go out. First aid, so this is the outside of the ship. So what's on the other side? Okay. So we must be at the back of the ship. So there's 8 spacesuits. No, there'll be more anyway. Sub-deck. I'm going to have to be backtracking on this. Oh, I've not been there before. That's the other entrance to go back up. No, I don't think there'll be one there. It'll be in the captain's quarters or in that section. This is the workroom. Some kind of reactor room or whatever, I'm not too sure. This is not my field. So just walking around it, seeing what it does is give me enough information what it is. But it's not that. How did you get over there? You're gonna make me forget rules. Just gonna make sure not missed anything. Well, this section's finished. I don't see nothing special in here yet. Nah, I wouldn't want to work in here. What they're trying to make out, this is where the money will be for the rare parts and whatnot. Yeah, okay, we'll buy it. We'll let the other players use it, but you won't catch me in it. That's unreliable. Them yeah, that's not working. Ah, what's this? Oh, okay. Shit. I'm not dead. I'm not concentrating right now, I'm just pushing buttons again. Sorry about that, I opened a door which I wasn't supposed to have opened.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
We're back at the cockpit again. I think it's going to be hard getting space to actually work the ship actually now. It's going to be too hard getting space to work the ship. I've got to go back all the way through again because of that mistake. Where's the lift? Come out there. I'm sure that was a lift. That's back to the cockpit, yeah? Okay. I just thought about the access panels. One of these we don't buy, there is. Nice animation.
Yeah.
No, it's the first time I've been in the ship. After a while, you'll have a mental picture of it, so you can just do it automatically. You don't play. This part I didn't see in the last take when I had a look, so I think it's good that we can have a look now. Oh. Nothing. Wait space. This ship will be like hard crafting. Slave labor. Well, you see I've lost my bearings now, so I don't really know where I am in this now. What's this? Oh, okay. I might have missed out a few rooms because of... Oh. Oh, that's what that does. Okay, I get that now. So that means there must be an access panel for them lifts. Right, anyway. That must be down. That wasn't where I died, I don't think. Why isn't this door? I know it's a door of some sort, but it's not working. So your lift is the only access panel that there is there. Oh, nice details on the doors. Sure there was a panel here before I just have missed. Oh. Okay. I've been up here, I'm sorry. When you make one mistake, it's like you've got to backtrack. Yeah. There is one part that I've not seen yet, which I walked into before. Like I said, the speed goes backwards and forwards. In there. I found a new door before. I want to backtrack to it. Been down there. Oh no, it's a door. That's where we went before, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'll take the stairs. where's the lift for it? I have to go and take it because it can't be just that, there must be more to them now. I can't see the lift coming here, you see.
No, obviously it's all down further.
No, but listening to the other commentators on YouTube, they say the lift takes them outside. I've been trying to get into the bed for 2 days. That's the airlock. Was that it? The lift?
Yeah. That's on that side.
There's only one place I've not found yet, and that's the shredder. Ah, no, it's not that. There's a glitch. I'll have to jump in. Oh, this is kind of big. No, it's not that. I get the impression I'm on top of it. There's no buttons. Ah, there's one. Let's see down. See up. So this lift will be going down. Oh, okay. Right, it seems like there's about 6 levels. Sorry, there's 6 levels here now I've got to look for. So we're going to start at 1 and work our way down. I haven't been there before. Wow. Okay. After all that, I forgot to jump. I forgot it was a glitch. Okay, what the hell did I kill myself now? Don't bother looking, I'm trying to get out. Let's see if this works. What is it? Control back to delete? I've done it, Jack, I've done it. See, I'm not actually concentrating on the game, I'm concentrating on other things, you see, you know what I mean? Wow. Okay. After all that, I forgot to
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
You see, especially if I take the time to look in the ship there now, because if I'm not going to buy it, I won't see it again, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
At least I've got a brief idea when it's in reverse. Oh, thanks. Oh. I'm more of a pen pusher, not a hard labour. Running no panels here then. a long way down when you get in a blip. Oh, this is another power fucking battery. I mean, this is going to take ages. I just hope the Polaris is as big as this. Well, it is. But I mean, and clean. If it's not, I'm going to melt it. I ain't working no dirty crap. This was it, isn't it? Right. It's taking me ages to find it now. Stuck. Walking forward. Right, alt F again. Alt. He was rushing me. He was rushing me.
Who was?
You was. It's supposed to be a running jump. No, you said jump and a walk.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
I knew I wanted to put music in this. I want to put music in this so I can get bored. So it looks like them 4 floors I've got to investigate going to take another half an hour. How much is this ship again? £400 was it? I would say the Polaris is better, it costs more, but that's more versatile. There's things, I know there's things to do on the Polaris. Those are the crew quarters. And captain's deck and all the rest of it. Captain's deck on the other one there is crew quarters. I'm getting the picture of it now. Okay, no point going there, I think you've got an idea. I'm just trying to map it in the brain. Have I got one? That's the question. There we go. Just says this builds up by itself. There we go. Got it. This is not the lift. Guess it. What was on that side then? Okay. So the first one now is a salvage canopy. I think you're about to run and jump. Come on, give me a break. You don't give me enough time. You got a glitch. Can't go back up. It's gone down. There's something now. I don't think that's the top floor. Going down. Somebody wired up the lift wrong. That is the next last foot. Oh no, it's not. I don't care. I don't think it's the top floor. In. Right. This is where all the trouble started. Salvage. So this must be the cargo bay. You know something? You could actually fit a few dudes. Well, that's what it's supposed to be. I want to see what the hangar door's like, if it's got one. I know it's big, but looking at this and thinking about the merchantman, it's giving me an idea how big the merchantman is. This is not going to grow, but the merchantman is. Is any meat left from yesterday? Or is it all been next? I should have done this as a separate video actually, you know.
Yeah.
I could spend more time with the Cyclone. But I ain't buying no more shit until I see what's in my account. Spent nearly $4 grand and I didn't get the ownership for them. got a couple. You know what I mean? What I really wanted was the Falcon. The foot. Well, what's that ship called? That small salvage ship.
The one from the head.
Yeah. But I got a funny feeling they said they give me a loaner ship. They're the group of people who've not got loaner ships, but I've got loaner ships and I would like the loaner ships at least got something to use for the money.
Yeah.
But not give me nothing for it and say it's just for the help people play. What am I supposed to do? Sit down when they've got bugs. I've got players in the fleet that want to use these ships. You know what I mean? And I've got some to wait until I send in the chitty. So I made a mistake in the first place. Right, next floor. Average sanitary. That's one floor. It doesn't give you time. Got out there. Is this the same floor they come up before? I did see some more bridges earlier on. I think we just come off this day. I don't think. Yeah, we did. So it's the middle one we want, the third one. I really don't like this thing. Okay, let's see what it looks like now. It's almost as big as a landing deck. Wow. I see a different benefit of this. It's got an overuse. If them doors can open at the back, you can use it as some sort of a partial carrier. It's now actually looking proper a utility ship now. Okay, this is interesting. I don't want to fall down now. There's no counts here. Whoa! That's dangerous. So there must be another floor for the access panel. So this is one level. Alright. I know it's a cargo bay for storage, but if I can find out where this bloody door is, and that looks like that there. That looks like some sort of a door. So it's an entrance, but it doesn't look big enough to Well, could it has to be some kind of flying ship of some sort. I don't think the Argo could fit in that. Oh, I know what it is. They've got that long claw hammer thing. The claw hammer, I think that might be what that's used for there, because that don't look like it. You can dispose, take things in and out normally. Unless these at the side open, but according to the pictures, I doubt it. Because if it did, alright, no. It could be a nice utility for small crafts. The rovers will be too high because there's another deck you see, so it's not got a ramp on it. This looks like it can store some utility vehicles. Could make money out of this now. Yeah. Yeah, because they've dropped the prices in the economy, so it's drafting for nothing now. That's why I want to go into arms and missiles and things like that, because those will hold its price.
Yeah.
And if it's anything like X, you won't make money in the sector, but if you're prepared to take it out of the sector, that's where the profit is. But what they've done, they've changed the economy in this sector here. But so when they go to add it into the other sectors, it's not going to work too clever. What they should have done was when you buy in bulk, there's a percentage that it cuts down by. Secondly, which they also didn't take into account, ship's moving.
It's what?
We didn't take into account. When we were buying these ships in 3.0, there was no cooling off period, so you could just buy cargoes straight away. Now, if they put the say if you've got 1,000 cargo units on the road, it should take half an hour. You've got something like the whole E, that could take a couple of days. But you could fill them up instantly and fly off. That's not supposed to work. It's not implemented. If implemented that, then the economy would have been about just right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they've got things like food, right? They can buy that at a high price, but if it takes too long, it goes off. So they need to turn it away. See, they haven't took this into account. They just took, oh, Christ, these guys are making $1 million a day. You know what I mean? So what they've done is they reduce it. Not working out how to alter it. So I bet there's not much people there now doing that so they can find any more boats because it's not worth it. You know what I mean? But they want the economy working back because people like us that are serious miners, serious traders or whatnot, we find a way around it. You know what I mean? But what they've done, they've took it away before they've added to it to make it better or change it. But they did change it, they dropped it downward, you know what I mean? And it seems like now, where you could buy certain things in one system, you can't sell it back there now. So basically, you go and buy something like Beryl, okay? And you make a mistake, you can't sell it. What if you've got a bullshit? That ship is stuck in the hangar bay, you can't reclaim the ship, you can't melt the ship, you can't do nothing. That ship is stuck in there with new cargo because you can't move it. And that's where the Falcon, the salvage training, the repair ship, if it was missing a component, they could go into the hangar deck and fix that part there. But they took it out there now, so there's no gameplay for experiment. Anyway, what's on this now anyway? You had me looking at you talking too, I was supposed to be doing this. I've done the third one. Right, we're on to the fourth one now. What was this deck again? Right, this is the cargo hold. It's pretty big actually. A bit low. They need to make it a little bit higher. I've noticed when they do these cargo decks, they make them very low. So it just, well, that's they don't put big things in there, innit? I know what they've done. The levels actually. Yeah, I mean it's one big hole of cargo, but they've made different levels so you can put more things. This is pretty good. Like that hole there is kinda scary. I'm not gonna go down because I know if I go down there I can't get back out.
Yeah.
And there's no panels there. So is that a doorway or is it just a slip hatch? But this is, I think this is a cargo bay hold or something like that. But if it's a cargo bay hold, it's not a problem. Loading ships without the right tools should take time. And they've not implemented that in there yet. Right, now we're going to the cargo. Wait, cargo. We've just done the that's the salvage. Ah, this is the cargo hold. So that means the salvage hold must have been the refinery part in the manner of speaking. Oh! No! What bugger? So to drive all this stuff from here into this other part upstairs. So that's all hand stuff. I'm rocking this hold now. Ugh. What I was actually looking for was the entrance where all these stuff. What's happened? You got the switch? Glitch. Well, I think there's too many glitches in this. There's too many glitches in this actually. But that's the whole idea we're doing is to show them where these glitches are. Well, they've got guys who've actually got these ships that will be complaining, so they've got something to work on there anyway. But I think there's enough there. I think it's the airlocks travelling from what they call them gaps. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that boring hour just walking around the reclaimer. But there's a heck of a lot of rooms in there. But personally, I wouldn't have it. That's me because I like clean interiors. You know what I mean? Like the seats. What? You're gonna be my personal cleaner?
Yeah, keep dreaming.
It's got a bug house in
Yeah,
there.
keep screaming.
Anyway.
One of the SPCs to do the cleaners.
Aegis
Let's get out
unit
of this.
assist activated.
You'll see the reason why I'm not going into the game at the moment because I can't get in there. I've been there 3 days and the minute I go there I crash. I'm actually going to actually strip my system because I know it's supposed to be the game, but I don't think it's all the game. But I mean, yeah, I ain't got a problem. Let's see what the members say now. Wow, this is hot. It's running at 4.6 gigahertz, 4.7 gigahertz. The graphics card's hot. That's not the processor, that's the graphics card. Look. Adding SLI. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just sucking the power. That's unusual. Was it using RAM? It doesn't look like it. It's still using the hard disk. Need to shift it from there. You know, stop that line. But there's some heat coming out from this. Seriously. Okay, let's see if I can get into the PTU. I mean the universe. I was supposed to be taking this one on this actually. I was supposed to be taking this one on this. That's why I just taking about an hour, so I think it's been on it 2 hours now. Let's take a pot of guess on what if I might work. I believe the EU will be too busy, so we'll go for the US. If I get to take off and come out of the what do you call it? I might not crash. Shoot a couple of pirates. No, I need some combat skills. I'm just thinking, do I change them guns to size 3s? I actually wanted to find where the new size guns, 4 guns are actually.
Yeah.
I've got about 2 weeks to find them. Well, obviously, and then put them. Look, it crashed. Not long with the PC there, it just crashed. But I think what's caused this problem at the moment, and I know they're going to agree to it, I've got a funny feeling that everybody's downloading this game. So it's, I know it's supposed to be separate, but if they're downloading the game, they're putting the strain on the server coming to be playing the game. And they can't say it's not so, because when I wanted to buy the Javelin, the Idris, everybody was on there. It blocked the server on the web page and also slowed down the server in the game itself. So I didn't get the I wasn't able to get the Javelin or the Idris.
Yeah.
But what had happened, because I was rushing, right, so it didn't crash on me, I went and bought the Pioneer, and then realised afterwards the Pioneer wasn't LTI. That I could actually trade in or upgrade. Now I need to write off to them to explain what's happened there, see if they'll change that ship. And I don't think they will. Well, I've heard the guy say they will change it, but I doubt it. Because it says I should have done it straight away in 31 days. But this game, when you get into this game, you want to play the game. You don't want to sit down and spend hours complaining You know what I mean? Because a lot of people spend a lot of money in this game to enjoy something. I know it's a demo. Not raising it up. I know it's a demo, but still, they want to be testing the game, but still, you know what I mean? Some people want to test the game in different ways. I want to test against the mechanics of my roleplay that I want to actually put in there. I'm still streaming. I'm not shut it down yet, but the game's crashed going into the server. It's a problem that you have. So what I've got to actually shut it down to get into it. Okay, might be able to do it from there actually. I don't think so. 10, 9, 8. Yeah, shut it down. See, the server's on overload there. You see, what's happened? The main server everybody's on, right? There'll be nobody on there, so there'll be no crashes. So everybody's now on here for the next 2 weeks. You know what I mean? But it's me, I think it's downloading at the moment. I don't know how their system works, but they should do it when it comes to downloading, faster. They should have a queuing system, and on the queuing system, they should say when the download will start. You know what I mean? And, what? Yeah, that's developed. We'll start that later. I think what they should do in other servers in other games, if there's about 50 people downloading and it's a strain, just say, well, look, next download with increments in such and such a time, and they put something where it starts automatically, as long as you're aware of it. And that will take the server download and upload straight off the main servers, so they can play the games. In the game itself, they're trying to pack it up as many players as they can, but we've all got different tolerance levels. You know what I mean? So it should be on the bandwidth. So if the server can hold a bandwidth of say about 1,000, only use 75%, so they've got the spike to cover them. But they're not doing it that way. What they're doing, they're trying to put everybody on there. 50 people they want on there. Yeah, okay, 50 people they can have on there. But if one's got a slow connection, one's got a fast connection, there's going to be a lag. There's going to be latency because they have to wait for the other person to come in. You know what I mean? I understand the server meshing, but still, it gives them an idea. See, when I'm going to play and you're on the server, I look to see how many's on there. And if there's 50 people on there, I don't go in. Because there's no point going because I know the system's going to crash. And when you've got your ship loading, and you spend time loading that ship, you've got problems. Because I wanted to actually go to Lesky actually and test it to see if they fixed that bug. I don't think they have. But I can't get in the game to see if that bug's still there. Right, let's get back into the game. So we tried, no, the EU won't work. Let's try USA. Everybody over there's asleep. No, I've done that. It crashed. This is actually caused through downloading. If you can't get in there, I know they said they got this bug, they got that bug, and all this kind of. No. I've been trying to get on since 4 o'clock this morning. When I did get on, it crashed. And that's the only reason why I spent most of the time in the hangar bay, you see. I've not been able to go on TeamSpeak for the last, I've not been on TeamSpeak all day. Because it beeps. I've got to fix the disco. That little circle at the bottom there lets you know it's active, but it doesn't work properly. Because it could still be loading and it's not loading. What they should do is put percentages with that circle moving. You know, like in Star Trek Online, they'll have something there moving, like a bar moving across, and they've got numbers of the percentage. So you've got an idea how far you're into the download or whatnot. You've got a choice to come out there or go back into it. But here, we have to sit. And I can sit here for 5 minutes. Yeah, it'll go in, but no, it won't because obviously that server's full. And that's the server you're logging into. That little circle that's bottom there lets you know it's active. But it doesn't work properly. same amount of people that's playing that was playing 3.0, but every time we come out with a new patch, it gets worse. People want to test the game in different ways, and they can't do that. I want to test the economy and other things like that, but I can't do because I'm an explorer and also a trader just like you. But we can't do den tests because den tests take hours. It can take days. You know what I mean? Even just loading up, in a few months when the big ships come up, we're going to be testing how to load it. It's going to take hours. The hammerhead can pay for itself because you can sell its missiles on the insurance. We're not going to allow that. Next quarter, I'll be spending most of the time in the 600i. Now, looking at the reclaimer, okay, it's giving me an idea what the interior is like, or the size of the ship is like. Right, the 600i is the same size as the Starfarer. The floor plan, in a manner of speaking, is the same. I would actually take out, so you've got 40 cargo units of space on the same level as where the rover goes. I'm almost sure. The rover takes up 6 cargo units in length, 4 cargo units in width, and 3 cargo units in height. That's 21 times 3, that's 84 cargo units of space. So if it's 84 cargo units of space, remember the carrack, not the carrack, the Andromeda, it was built for the cargo, not for the rover. The 600i was built for the rover. That's why it's slightly heavier, that's why it's slightly different. So instead of being 3 full cargo units, if you go to store cargo in the 600i, I don't think it would be more than 2 levels high. Not like 3 as if it's in the constellation. So it'll be 2 levels high. So it's 28 times, it's what? 14, what is it? 6, 12, 6, 12, 24. That's 48. So 48 times 48 plus 40 is 84 plus. Around about 84 plus, which you can actually store in the 600i. Now, taking that into account, okay, I'm not going to use the rover. I would use the Cyclone, okay. Then I've got space for the bike, and it should be able to come back because you can push the Cyclone to one side, and you've still got space for your cargo. I wish they do try some way of getting the 85X in there, because I've got serious planning in that ship, because those ships should have small runabouts in there. And you've got the back, oh come on, just take it seriously. Got 6 people in there. And if you want to go on deck, you don't want to take your ship in there. Somebody said in Discord, it's not a combat ship, it's not built for that. You don't take the ship in dangerous areas like that. I just don't phone you because I want to travel. But obviously I want to travel within the means and not be silly, but you know what I mean? And also one other thing I also mentioned, for the size of the ship, I don't think it's got enough guns. There's nowhere to put any extra guns. Someone said, it's not a combat ship, but you need some kind of defense. Okay? Now the only way they can put 6 guns on that ship, they've got 3 hard points. They should put 2 size 5 hard points on there, because when you make a shot, you've only got 1 chance, because it's not maneuverable. You can only fly forward, and then guns are not gimbal, and the size of that ship, it's not maneuverable. And they haven't got a scout, which you can use, obviously. So, one shot, a size 5, and when you get the zooming working, it would be okay for what it does. But as it is there, I don't think they've got enough guns on there for that size of ship. And if you look at the Gemini, that's the same size. It's not even a warship either. It's got guns on the back. It's got guns on the front. It's got guns on the top. So it's got coverage. And it can do something. That can't move, that gives me an idea, but that's on gimbals anyway. But the way they've done these guns, I don't think it's gimbals. You see, look, still loading. You don't know if the game's going to load. So they should put numbers with that circle to see what the percentage is. So if it freezes after a length of time, at least the players have got an idea what to do. There was another. The reason why I'm not too sure about the carrot. The carrot's got no missiles, and I like to use missiles. I don't think the guns on there are size 5. If it's a size 5, then great. I think the carrots have only got one power generator. I think it should have 2 smaller generators equaling to that one big generator, or 3 small generators making one big generator. The reason being because they got ships coming out with EMPs. Now with them ships with EMPs, they need to get away. They need some sort of reserve to put online to warp out. Because they've got them ships with EMPs, they keep wiping them out straight away, so they can't warp out because the engine keeps going down. I know they're going to be dropping the EMP power, but I don't think they should though really, but I can see the reasons why. But also what I think they should do with, they've got one EMP that's omnidirectional. They should have a ship or we can make it directional where it can just shoot forward. And they should have that on the same ship so they can toggle between the two. One long one and one. If it's directional, it should be longer. And if it's omnidirectional, it should be shorter. Because the Saber Raven has got 2 shots. They can have one for alternates. Because they've only got small guns, you see. That's my opinion. Them ships with the EMPs are going to do pretty good. But as you can see, the disc is there working, and I've not loaded. So I don't know if it's frozen or not. I know it's frozen, but just to give you an idea. With the circle working, I think give it a couple more minutes. Nobody wants to spend 15 minutes waiting for the game to load in. Any comments? Wait, did you type in the comments? Thanks. What's up? Okay, no, leave it there. Did you reduce the graphic resolution in that? Okay. Okay. Look how long that took. That must have been a good 20 minutes. Should I go into the cutty? Or should I take the Connie. Oh, I got into here already and the bug's already started. I got to a guy, it's not going to work. That must be the Australian server. Yeah, it always happens in that. I forgot that was on actually. Okay, let me try killing myself if that would see if that works. Oh, this won't work with this. It's alt backspace and that don't work. Right. That's all 3 servers I've tried. They're on server overload. I know they say the game's only a demo, but people like playing this game because of its versatility. Right, let's try something else. I can't load the ship from in the marina because it messes everything up in the last patch. So it'd be a waste of time doing it that way. The Connie's too big to fly in the arena commander because its floor pan's too small for combat. So it's undercutting. Let's try the US. Go on, let's try the EU again. I know it's rammed. No. Go on to the USA. Most of the guys are dead. Error. Maybe a couple of days before I can get into this server. So I think what I'll do, I'll split this PC and rebuild it. Get this Optimum memory working again. I've got this PC I've got is maxed out to the max. It's got two 1080 Ti's. It's got two Samsung Pros in there, M.2s, and also an Octane drive. Those alone takes up 44 lanes, and the PC only does 40. I don't really want to compromise by taking things out. I've been sat here for the last couple of days trying to work out which is the best build, and the only thing I can think of is changing the two graphics cards from 16 PCI lanes and turn it down into 8 PCI lanes apiece, give me a total of 16 PCI lanes and not 32. Now I've done my research. If you've got a 1080 Ti, okay, running 16 lanes, and you drop it down to 8 lanes, the frames per second doesn't drop that much, only by 1%. That means it takes a bit of the strain off your graphics card. Now I've got two 1080 Ti's, that's 32 lanes. I'm thinking of dropping both of them down so it comes to 16 lanes. Remember what I was saying before, 32 lanes and 16 lanes on two cards. it's not going to drop that much when it comes to frames per second. That gives me an extra 16 lanes to play with. That will put my 2 Samsung drives back in, and also my Octane memory. Yes, I'm actually using an X299 Gaming 9 motherboard, and I've not been able to use its full potential since I've had it. I've also got 132 gigs of memory. I run it in RAM. So as you can see, everything basically is pretty quick. But it's actually struggling at the moment because it doesn't know how many lanes to use or what I'm using. So I've got to strip it or change the configuration. What else is there? The memory I've got at the moment is running at 38. Oh, what did I show you? It's me there talking about it. It's easier talking to a blank screen. Right. As you can see, I'm running at 4.7 gigahertz, and I'm not even using water cool. I'm actually using a good power fan there. Even on the graphic cards, it's all air cooled because I'm going to be having it for a long time and I don't really breathe water messing in there because 10 years I'm going to be having this system and I know things decay over time. So you can see 4.7 gigahertz. I know the game's off, but it didn't really go over 70% of what I'm using. 3.6 gigahertz, 20 threads, all the caches as you can see. Memory, as you can see I'm running at 38 megahertz. I know it doesn't make much difference, but I've got other things running in the background. I think that's where the overheating is actually. Right. Mostly that game you see I've got there is actually in RAM to equalize the CPU obviously. It's actually on this drive here. And I've also used the paging file on here too to help. This drive here overheats because that's where all the paging is at the moment and that really gets hot. I don't know if I've got a program to show you. But that's for the SD anyway. That's where the main program is. I mean the operating system. But when the Octane memory is working, it won't be on this drive. It'll be in the Octane memory, and then the Octane memory will access the RAM drive to give it the speed it needs. Basically, I know everybody says, yes, if you've got Octane memory, you don't need SSD 960 Pro. But I've actually had the Octane memory working with the 960 Pro. Speed's not that much different, but the loading time is magnificent. The one I've got at the moment is the 32 gig. They've got the 900, which is a U2, which can go into a system which I actually want to get, but I don't want to put that in there just yet because I've got the 32 gig, which I think is adequate for now. Which I'm glad actually, because when the Octane memory came out, it was £600 for the 250 gig. And a few months later, it dropped down to half price. There's a few gutted people out there. You know what I mean? I usually buy on impulse, but this time I just sell back. That's because they didn't have enough PCI lanes. Okay. Got a decent Ethernet cable. That's going to stream in the background. There's also a bit there. Oh God, what's going on here? Right. That's sending 4 gigabytes. So that seems like it's streaming in 4K at the moment. That will sort itself out. Don't use Wi-Fi, don't use Bluetooth. The graphics cards, I think I just took them off SLI. It's running at 100%, but if I was to drop it, it's going to be no difference. And then what I can do is render it or put it back in SLI, and that will also cut down the temperature of the graphics cards, giving less strain on the PC. So, you know what I mean? And then tweak it down. I've not even got these settings on high. I can put it on high, but don't need to. The quality you've seen there is adequate. I've not even seen it myself yet actually. Anyway folks, I think that's enough for now. Oh, one more thing. When you guys go to install or start Star Citizens, because it's so resource intensive, I've had a few friends that's actually burnt out their graphics card. Make sure all your settings are turned to basics and turn them up as you go along. I don't just mean in the game, I also mean in here. Display settings, I'm in 4K obviously. I can do 8K. In there, start it at a lower setting. Okay? Might be 1920 what you're used to. But not just that. In the graphics things and video things there, also turn all the settings down. Don't forget about SLI. Turn all your settings down and off in here. Turn them up as you go along. Don't just go in there because you'll mess your card up. Now you guys, most of you guys have got laptops. Alright? Now, you might not know this, okay? I can't do it on this one, okay? But in your laptop, you've got two graphics cards. One on the motherboard for the system, and also a graphics 1080 or 960 Ti. Now, you might not know this, but when you go to load the game, okay, I'll do on this PC launcher, right click, alright, and go to render on, okay, and change it to one of these, because 9 times out of 10 it'll be on the graphics processor that doesn't have the graphic processing power to run this game, and that's why most of you guys will be having problems running the game and not knowing. Just go to render on GL and change it to your graphics card that's running. Don't leave it on the one on the motherboard, because you'll have problems and overheating problems. Also, if you've got enough memory, try to run as much of it in memory as you can. It will cut down the fan noises on your laptop. I hope this all helped, and I hope you didn't find it boring. Basically, you know what I mean? There's a lot more, but I think that will actually help you. My PC is running hot at the moment, very hot, but it's got good cooling on it. It's only running about 60, but that's too hot for me. These are those, I can actually hear the fan. Right, I'll just turn all this off now. Dum, 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 dum.